All right. Can y'all hear me? Let me change this. All right. Okay. Period. So, the top messiest moments of 2020. Oh, I got to give y'all a recap on what happened last night. Okay. I'll do that expeditiously first. So, between yesterday when I got off of live and I'll start off, I was over at Imp's house. And then I was like, let me scroll the streets a little bit. And I went to the lab. That's Lowe's house. I went over there. Braid was in the box. And I was like, what the world? Like, what is Braid doing in the box? Whatever. So I'm listening. And so he's talking about, so Braid and opposition are in the box over at Lowe's house. Right? Right. Follow me. So they're in the box over there, and Braid is talking about DOXing or doxing HB, right? And so I'm like, what the heck is going on? Whatever. And so the opposition is telling him, do not do that, blah, blah, blah. So they get into a little tussle, and the opposition asks him if he's got his butt sewn up. And so then he says, hold on, because I do have some notes. So, and then he says, has your guy, he was like, he had told her, he said, don't say, he said, don't say anything else to me. He said, don't say anything else to me, or I'm going to take it there. I'm going to tell who you really are. And so that's when she said something about his booty hole being sewed up. He asked her if her boyfriend, aka, he's like King Savoy. He says that the lovely opposition is Nina B, or Nasty Nina, the one who busts Poozy upside the head. Thank you, Callie. He asked if he tells her that that's the opposition, that you guys are the opposition. So he said the nine, that $2 took the nine and turned it into the opposition, which I don't think is necessarily the nine. I think it might be the new 2 Live crew or the new $2 crew. Hey, Dr. CDG. So he's saying that, and I'm like, oh shit. Hey, Felicia. I'm like, oh shit, like this is crazy, but it kind of makes sense, right? So he tells Lo, so Lo's like, you turn up my shit. You only got a couple more minutes and I'm finna battle. So then he says, well, I'm getting ready to go over to Empress's house. So I run from Lo's house down to Imp's house, and I'm like, Imp, I get in the box. I'm like, Imp, whoo, girl, this is crazy. Bray said he finna come over here, but this is what just happened. And so I relate to her. Happy New Year's, Queen Slayer. I relate to her what he just said, right? Right. So then people come in and they start dropping all types of crowns in the chat, and they're like, he's on his way. It was like, you know how the kings have a processional that comes before them? That's how they stormed Empress's palace, right? They stormed her palace, right? I was on her. Yeah, the motorcade. They stormed Empress's palace. They was dropping crowns in the chat, and I'm like, oh shit, where the mods at? Y'all make sure, because he's saying they stormed the palace. Exactly, Kingdom Bone Collector, just like that. I ran fast over to M's house, and I was like, this what he just said over at Lowe's house. I was being a little bit messy, y'all. And I was like, this what he just said. He said that Nina and them is the opposition. Whew. Hey, Blessed Mess. Happy New Year's Eve, y'all. We're gonna get into Drop the Books, okay? They stormed they stormed the palace. You understand me? So y'all. So he comes in there. Yeah, I ran out of breath. I was like, this is how I ran over there. That's how I ran over to Imp's house to tell her. So they came, they stormed the palace, and they was like, Braid is coming, Braid is coming. The king is coming, the king is coming. Child, they were dropping all types of crowns in the chat. It was going crazy. I said, oh my goodness. So he came up there and he was talking about HB's children. So I slid on back down to the comments. Yeah, I got to get my cardio up. I got to. So I slid my happy ass right on back down to the comments. You understand me? Because I don't want to be a part of none of that shit. Do you understand me? I don't think it's right when she does it. I don't think it's right when he does it. I don't think it's right when nobody does it, right? People be quick to say, and I feel like, and so happy last Tuesday of 2024. Yeah, we be having to run around and we be having to duck strays and shit when you in the comments. You know, like sometimes you just gotta, hey Miss D, sometimes you just gotta go in places and you gotta sit down and you gotta shut up, because I don't want my name attached to half of this shit that be going on. Any Hoosers, I'm digressing. I'll get off of my soapbox. So he starts talking about starts to proceed to try to talk about HB's children, you know, whatever. And so Imp is like, no, leave them precious jewels alone. Those are her kids. And he's like, well, did you say that to her when she had Essence's kids and, you know, this and the third? So, you know, he's had a little bit and she's like, yeah, I've said it. Like, I don't like it when nobody does it, you know, this and the third. But he kept on slick dropping it in. Child, the comments was going so crazy over there. Because like that 1.7 thousand people was in the live. Okay? Like that. It was 1,000,001 people in that live. Talking about the king is coming. Hey, Tillery. So... Child, so I was like, getting this shit out real quick. Yes, the HB was on the troll page with his daughter profile. Damn. It was HB talking back to him. Okay. Yeah, the comments was going fast. I'm like, I must not be a good motherfucking mod. But I'm a fetus mod over there anyway, so I think all I can do is mute in the comments, child. I don't know. But I was trying this because I even scroll up, but it was so much. So then So he was like, fuck it. I'm going to do what I need to do. Oh, you seen it too? Okay, y'all be in it. Y'all be in it. Clearly, because I was just like glued to the screen. I think A. Simone, to go to that, I feel like, and we're going to see it, right? We're going to see it today, how so many people have changed. Hey, Katina, throughout the year on Messy Talk. We're going to pretty much hear or see the evolution of Messy Talk and how it formed. Thank you, Katina. How it formed, how it grew, and I guess turned into what it is today, because it wasn't always this, right? Messy Talk wasn't always go to the pits. It can, and we've seen it so many times. Like, and I feel like this is just my personal thought, that maybe Braid is or has we've all seen like his heart. Yeah, it used to be fun. And we know that he's a Gemini Cancer, right? So he's right on the cusp. Well, one thing that I know about Cancers is they're so loving and they're so nurturing, right? So, but they also have a switch. We all have a switch, right? Where we can flip it on and flip it off. Hey, Obs. And when Chef All in Trouble on it's always been like this. I don't feel like it's been like Hey, sorry, y'all. I had to take a call. Um, y'all say it's always been like this. Y'all don't. Hold on. What did he say? Him saying AJ is a transitive. He said AJ was a what? Yeah, same checking temperatures. So I feel like we've seen like kind of like the evolution of people. I don't remember it being this bad either. Like it was like, bitch, your lace front lifted. It was like, girl, this, that, and the third. It was like, you're ugly. It was, just regular messy type shit. Like, bitch, fuck you, da 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 da. Like that's what it was. Um, exactly. And it's like you have to draw a line. So all that happened at M's house. He ended up dropping out of the box because I think that, I don't know if he got dropped or if he ended up getting clipped or whatever. But hey Gina. You think this might should have been a sub live? No, because I feel like we got it. Thank you, Gina. Thank you. Um, Thank you, Gina. So then, y'all, hey, Kingdom Bone Collector. So then, just now, over in Trina's live, because he was like, I want to be able to say what I want to be able to say. He was like, somebody has to check HB and know that she is not ungettable, right? And so he proceeded to dox HB. Hey. He proceeded to, hey Ayana. He proceeded to dox, exactly, spell checker. Me too. That was really good. He proceeded to dox HB, her children, her child's father, and allegedly, well, not allegedly, who is allegedly her children, her the mother, daughter, aunt, cousin twice removed, or whatever. And people were going and they were finding information as well. And that was that. A close-up on the nails. Oh, they look kind of horrible, but these were the Christmas nails. These were them. I knocked the bow off. Yeah. So those were the things that he did just now. Y'all know I don't like none of it. Thank you. I don't like none of it. I don't, it's all sad to me. But anyway, we're going to get into the messiest moments of 2024, starting with January. Again, shout out to Serving Up the Drama Llamas YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe and all of the things, because they have, and I believe that they had another YouTube, but it got taken down. So they have stuff from this whole year. And they be catching lives. They be catching lives that who knew? If you missed it, sorry, that live be going on private only. Yeah. So who knew that they get all of the things that they get? Hey, Resilience would not leave. So there's that. So I'm gonna go to their YouTube first. So Chef Always in Trouble Llama, so Serving the Llama Drama is their YouTube. I have some clips from 411 on TikTok. Theirs goes back pretty far as well. And I live for this shit. Theirs goes back pretty far as well. So I kind of had to bounce around, y'all. It was work. Because you got to think about it. Mad Cow Prince, original TikTok got taken down. Petty Polly's, hey Miss Scorpio. Petty Polly's got taken, and I feel like a couple others. So yeah, she had a lot of stuff. And I went up until September. And then we'll just go through September, October, November, December. That's all pretty current stuff. But I do have Yeah, Mad does have a YouTube too. I'll go look at her YouTube too. Because if y'all think of something that happened in those months, you can look at Messy TikTok news on YouTube too. Oh, thank you. I'll check that one out. So we're going to start off with January. So in January, we had, it was a lot. Yeah. I was scrolling so long on your TikTok page. Hey, Queen of Kenya. They took down the original Messy TikTok News YouTube. Their page used to have everything. Wow. Hold on, y'all. I need to go to YouTube. Get paid, young. Get paid. She said, ma'am. Hold on, y'all. Oh! Videos. Y'all, it's a stroll. Exactly. All right. So I have two separate things for January, and I'm sure that it's more. So I feel like the messiest was the whole tea time chef. Y'all look. It's crazy. And that's only the April. And then it made me going through all of this reminded me of like people. Like, so what's her name? Watch Me Work. Somebody named, hey Tina. All your little nieces are here. I know that's right. So the very first thing on Serving Up the Drama Llama, if you scroll all the way down, oh damn, I forgot about that. Hold on. So we have the Tea Time HB, Mrs. Nitra, Tea Time Chef, Mrs. Nitra investigating HB situation. That's the first thing in January. We also have the situation with Jaywalk. Do you guys remember Jaywalk? I forgot all about him. Jaywalk. And also the situation with Mike the Voice. This is only a year ago, guys. This was only, I hope you have a blessed and safe New Year as well. 2025 is going to be lit. So also Mike the Voice. So let me see. January Tea Time HB investigate her situation. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah.
Sister's address? Every time. Every time you go in a panel, you got our name in your mouth. You had videos of us on book of you.
Mike told you to lower your head.
Or your case. In over a week.
I just got started. So the first thing we're going to listen to a little bit of Tea Times Live. And I believe that she's talking about, hey, standing by being nosy. We are doing the messiest. The date on this is 1/23/2024. I'm going to go back over to TikTok as well because that's where the Jaywalk situation is. It's on 411 on TikTok. And we're working our way up.
I need clout.
Now she got Jerica's follow back up
it
there.
to me.
Hold on, y'all. Let me fast forward a little bit.
I'm not sure why you would be concerned. But no, I don't waver on my morals and principles when it comes to
these types of situations, which is why I'm speaking on it in the first place. To answer another question, Chef didn't do anything disrespectful to me. What she did do was run around this app trying to use someone's criminal history to justify them being assaulted.
And I understand that.
Hey, Tiana.
Or how close we've been, I don't play that.
So I remember, I can't remember which live it was, but you made a statement in reference to, I think it was before, and please forgive me because I forget stuff. It was
Chef, you took the words out of my mouth. My, how the times have changed. Oh, this is 1/23/2024.
in reference to another story, which I can remember. But the statement you made, the message that I got clear from
Queen
you
Jules
that,
is in the box.
You were talking about the morals of the host that were having a live, entertaining the actual moral conduct more so than the people, being selective.
Yes, we're doing the countdown. We still in January, boo.
Selective on this app. The same person can do one thing, you don't like them.
That's one thing that hasn't changed. That's facts.
But another person can do the same exact thing, and you're good with it. And I think you made that statement, and I'm not sure which story it was, but it was prior to, I think, this current story. There were so many stories going in the past 4 weeks. There were a few stories going, and I don't follow because I'm going to bed soon. I go to bed at night. But
I think that it was on 411 on TikTok.
I won't do the air. I won't do that. Yeah,
Not 411 on TikTok got me up there.
She'll be fighting. I really have been turning shit up. Nah, I've learned my lesson.
No, but we were in M's house last night. Sorry if y'all hear my husband telling the dogs to shut up. Last week the Kendras and Jasmine were 2 different people. Yeah, they're 2 different people.
What's up, Shorty?
Hey, baby.
Oh, that yellow one looks real cute on you. I don't like that.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that one from?
TikTok.
Really? You need to start sending me these links, man.
You can get it from my storefront.
Not you trying to get me to buy something from the storefront.
Girl, please. That's how it's gotta go. Hold on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tapping the screen while we waiting. Not justice for Major. You smell good. What you doing?
I like you. I got a nail appointment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you took your nails off?
Yeah. Well, one of them broke, so I was like, might as well go ahead and let them all go.
Oh, okay.
Nail appointments.
Y'all, I gotta scroll so far back.
Y'all know what I meant?
No, what is that?
Nita, Brady King, and some other people.
Okay. Don't come down here telling I laugh. Who else laugh? Shit.
Wrong.
The fuck?
I thought y'all were on it.
Text me. Cause I hate people come in and be like, oh, y'all know this person laughed.
What you saying now?
Uh-oh, shit, I done went back too far. This 10/11/2023. Hold on. Oh, cha. Jimmy with the T. Exactly. Jimmy's was like, y'all on that live. No, we not. We on this damn live. We on this live shit. Oh, y'all. It came. I done went all the way back. I didn't realize that 411 went back that far. But they got stuff about like celebrity stuff on here too. Hold on.
Didn't I text? Didn't I message you? And
Hold on, y'all. My apologies. I gotta scroll. I just gotta make sure that I stay here. Okay. All right. So this one is about Jaywalk.
Hey, this is something that I talked about on live about 8 months ago. All right. This happened back in 2011 at my karate school. A young girl,
We were here.
15-year-old, walked in my dressing room when I was getting dressed. All right. Her mom,
Yeah.
and I don't speak on this a lot because her mom had since passed. So I didn't want to drag that issue through the mud with her mom not being around anymore.
Now, if y'all
So the
remember,
girl
Jaywalk was, I believe, a mod over at Tea Time's house, but he was, or at least a frequent person that he was like a frequent panelist, I guess you could
walked in my
say.
dressing room when I was getting dressed for class. She saw me.
Yep, that's what Jimmy
getting
just came
dressed,
down here and told
right?
us real deal.
Once all the truth came out,
I'm not going to stream it. I'm not going to go over there because I'm pretty sure some more DOXing is going on and I'm not with it. So for those of y'all who want to stay and listen to the recaps throughout the year, then that's what we're doing over here. The messiest moments of 2024 going into 2025. But I'm not going to stream anyone being DOXed. I don't care who it is. So y'all feel free to come in and out if it gets a little boring.
all of
that's
that,
fine.
all of that charge about assault was dropped. And because I did not lock my dressing room, I had to take responsibility for that. So I was charged with indecency with a child by exposure. It had nothing to do with pedophilia. It had nothing to do with me touching her or having any kind of sex at all with that child.
And I think the
So
lie
when the
detector
truth
test
surfaced
determined that
and
was a
all of
lie.
it came to light, they dismissed all of those charges. But in the state of Texas, you will be held accountable for not being responsible.
It's the guy Jaywalk.
Okay? It's there on the website. It's on Texas website. I could have been
Jaywalk.
taken off if I'd have paid the money, if I'd have hired a lawyer, because it was a nonviolent crime. There was no evidence to support the claim.
Oops.
They could have taken me off if I'd have paid the money. I wasn't going to
Exactly,
pay the money.
Ponisha.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm okay with it. My life went on as usual. Nothing
I got a
changed. I didn't go to
question.
jail.
Because
I
the
didn't go
article
to
said
prison. None of that
the
happened.
article said that it was at your house on your dining room table. Don't
Right,
about it.
right. That's what the article
And
said.
then, and then also, did you take a plea
Okay.
deal? Because why would you take a plea deal?
I didn't.
What you're saying
Who
is
said I
different
took
from
a plea deal?
what you're saying is different from what the article is saying. Your whole
Right. That's what the article said when it came out. Absolutely, that's what the article said. And as I said, when the truth surfaced, the news media didn't come out and write another article saying that it was a lie. All charges dropped. All charges
I know, ain't that a
on
blast from the
the
past?
essay were dropped. But as I said, and it's
Yeah, I believe that I forget who had the article up. Thank you, honey. I forget who had the article up, but yeah, I don't believe him either. And I believe that I did see the article and no. Thank you, babe.
state of Texas, you're going to be held responsible for what you allowed to happen. I did not have my dressing room door locked. She came in.
Yes.
That was it. I talked about this
So far we have from January, the Tea Time HB, Mrs. Nitra, them investigating her. Mike the Voice, I believe he's somewhere in there, and then Jaywalk. So this is the
8
third
months
thing.
ago on my live.
Jaywalk.
And it wasn't something that I was trying to keep a secret. People knew
I
about
don't
it.
remember why it came out.
The article says this happened in your home.
Right. That's like I just said. That's what the article said. That
Hey,
was
Michelle.
that was the
Hey,
narrative
Taj.
that her mother was pushing.
Lord, not they already shooting. Thank you, Katina. Hey, Michelle.
Good morning, Wiberians. Good morning, Tyra.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
Just a little context. It came out because remember Sophia was his girlfriend and she had packed up and moved in with him. And things didn't go as planned. So she came back to the app and exposed him. That's all. Keep it going.
Ooh, thanks, boo. Appreciate ya. That's why I said y'all can come on up and y'all can tell if y'all remember some stuff I don't, because I can't be everywhere.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate you. You said you remember the story now. Ain't this stuff be a blast from the past? You'll be like, what in the... How do we survive through all of this shit? We just in January, y'all.
And when the truth came out, that wasn't what happened.
Hey, Foxy B.
The reason I didn't want to talk about this is because the individual that call herself calling me out on this, the one who knew all about this, yet stayed in my home with me, never left because of it. She knew all about it.
You'll love how easy.
Now he's
Never
talking
left
about
because of it, but because of what happened
Right,
between
Butterfly
she
King?
and myself. She's, I guess, on a
Yeah,
smear
make your
campaign
coffee.
right now.
You know, Tosh, I'm gonna need you. Tasha got the memory of an elephant around this hoe. So Tosh, I know that she gonna have some scooch-ins to go along with
But
it.
she's going to get herself
Yeah, his
in
ass
trouble
guilty as
doing
hell.
this because there are things that
And then I think that once he left from over at her house, I believe that he then started frequenting. Was it the Mario person? It's so many of them.
she's done and said to people that is going to implicate her in the current situation that we have going on. I didn't want
Why
to
I say you
say
get off the registry in 2030, and why I say you did 9 years.
That's Boo Diddum.
9 years. I ain't did no 9 years. I have a 6-year-old son.
It's a complete. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Mario. He was the guy. He was Nitra's mod who unalived his baby. I just thought about that when I thought about the Mario person, y'all. And y'all wait till I get to the Trip clips. Trip, y'all remember Trip? When I get to the Trip clips, baby, when I tell y'all, when I was previewing some of them last night, when I was listening to them to like find out what they were, baby, when I get to the Trip used to read. Do you understand me? So we still in January, y'all. So,
You took a plea,
okay,
which
so
got
that's
you
what
a
that was.
conviction on your record for 9 years.
So we're
I
gonna
do
listen
not
to a
have a
little bit more of
conviction on my
this,
record,
and then
sir.
we're gonna Trip reads
Bro, you
down.
telling me
Wouldn't be on the registry if it
I'm gonna
was
let
that.
you slide,
You
man.
put
You
Okay.
ain't tricking nobody, man.
Them
Okay.
reads was
All right.
crazy.
So I didn't do no 9 years. I raised my kids the whole time. The same 4 kids that lived in the house with me when my wife
Hey,
passed are the same 4
Kimberly
kids that I
here.
raised the whole time.
left the state. You told me you left the state to raise your kids after that accusation, though, right?
No, I took my kids to my family so I
Alright,
could
Kappa got
have them
into
away
it?
from the situation while I was going through court.
Was that after
that's
the
what it said in the
coalition
article. I'm just
thing?
saying what the article said. It said you left, took your kids to a different state, and you want
Yeah,
out here.
I took.
But you know, the news
I'm not from the state of
report
Texas.
they got
Hey, Emily
factual
K.
information.
I'm not
They're
from the
not
state
going
of.
to report this stuff. if
Hey,
it's not
Lady
factual.
20. I
I'm,
love the fact that you be like, librarian that. All right, y'all. So, let me see if it's anything else
I'm not
on
from the
this
state of
situation.
Texas, so when it
If I see anything else in January. Because I'm tired of hearing. Okay, now this is another one with Heartbreaker. So she's talking about court and the indictment. This was 1/22/2024.
So what happened today was the grand jury hearing. And what they do is they do a vote. So the investigator that was on my case, he presents the evidence that he have for my case to the jurors, and they make a vote. They vote. And in my case, there was more than enough, So they did something called build it out. So I didn't know what that meant. I was educated today, though. When a case is built out, that means that there's an indictment. There was enough for an indictment. So at the end of the week, they meet back up. And these indictments are
You say you would never comment.
written up or written out or whatever the case may be. And then they proceed with serving him. So when they serve him.
All right, mods. While I'm playing this, if y'all could get me a poll ready. So you could just label it like January mess or something like that. So you could do I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Maybe one person can do it. Who I got in here? So you maybe label it messiest in January, messiest in February, something like that. And then so we have the Heartbreaker Tea Time chef, Miss Nitra, Jaywalk. Do we even need to vote on this? Because we have the Jaywalk situation and Mike the Voice. We don't need to do one for this one.
That's just picking them
I
up and
think
everything
that the whole Heartbreaker investigation, whole thing, we'll listen to the rest of
like
this.
that. And then they said there would be like a
January
trial hearing or
messing
something
scale
like
from
that
1 to 10, maybe.
shortly after that. So it's
But
much,
you can
it's a much
vote on
different
which is,
process
so if
than
you do like 3, so you could do Heartbreaker and them, Jaywalk, and then Mike the Voice. And then people can vote. Yeah, I think January goes to HB&T. Yeah. We can finish listening
the
to some of this.
typical warrant process. That's the only thing I'm familiar with. So this is new to me. Heartbreak. Were you SA when you were younger? Anyways. So yeah, it's not like the regular warrant thing. Does he have to be extradited? Yes, if they were to pick him up. He travels for work, so I'm quite sure that may be the way.
Europe, hey Keys.
Yeah. So their process is totally different
Thank you,
than what I could
20.
even
Look at you
imagine. The way
leveling
I thought it was going to
up.
work was, you know,
Period.
as soon as the indictment's, as soon as you leave court, this person's got a warrant. No.
Keys, we're doing the top messiest moments of 2024 by month. We're still in January. We're doing them by month. So I think the January goes
He
to
has
thank you,
brought so much
Ayana.
shame to his family. Yes, he has. And I hate that
You know July is coming. Sorry. But July is we're not to July yet. Y'all, also in July, I noticed that was when that was when an opposition page first showed up in July. It was July 6th in Bella's Live. Hey Keys.
Twin, what's up?
Twin, where have you been?
Listen, so what I know from January, I was new to Messy Talk at that time. We had just started messing with Bella around that time. So I'm gonna say this though. The flick of the beam was the end of last year, beginning of January. That's January. I don't know February. I just know that from they kept saying that. You know what I mean?
But we also have the tea time. I forgot all about the flicking of the beam. But we also have the tea time HB, Miss Nitra, all of them investigating her.
Yeah.
We got the guy Jaywalk. Do you remember Jaywalk?
Jaywalk. I do remember Jaywalk because that came back up in Messy Court, in Bella's Court.
And then Mike the Voice. Remember, he was in love with HB and sending her all this money.
For real? Oh, they did talk about that. Yeah, damn. Ooh wee.
This shit is crazy. We done survived a lot of shit on here, okay?
Surviving Messy Talk need to be a thing for real, gang. On my mama, like surviving Messy Talk.
Okay.
You gotta make sure you get all them liars in there. All the liars. I ain't just talking about that shit what happened with us. I'm talking about all the liars. When you be lying, you need to just lie your lying ass.
Just lying like a rug.
On my mama, you doing this? It's gonna catch a lot of lies too. You know that, right?
Oh, I already know. I already
It's gonna catch
know.
a lot of lies. A lot of that flogging y'all ass was doing this year. Your ass gonna get caught up because Tyra ass is doing a remix, and your ass gonna get caught. You about to be mad as hell, gang, because you about to. Oh, I did say that. You lying bastard.
Just lying like a damn rug.
Oh my god.
You know, going back and it's like, oh, y'all done went back on so much shit that y'all say y'all would never do. Now you doing it.
You lying down too much. What the fuck is you doing? Get up. Stand up and fight, Rock.
Hey, curated.
Fight him,
Hey,
Rock.
auntie.
So June, I can't go back further than because I didn't become a mod to like Fidela, and because I really was I was never really on messy side. I was on the fun side. I always been.
You want me to tell you what I got for June so far?
I know what you got for July, but what you got for June? Leave me, just breeze past me. You're.
I wish I could, but that would be, that wouldn't be right.
Don't be biased, gang.
So June, I have the first thing is Rose and that therapist vacationing.
That was funny. That was funny as hell. Oh man, that was funny. That whole
Y'all, this is really good.
The kick out the car
He's
was
almost
crazy.
be biased.
The let me out the car was crazy. That whole little man.
I can't. Nothing left behind. And if y'all think of some other things, y'all can let me know. But I'm telling you, like I
wish I still had my text. See, this is when I wish I had that text thread because we had from like